The story that we saw, that ASHTAVAKRA is the teacher, Janaka is the student. Janaka asked that question, Katham Jnanam Avapsasi. How do I get this knowledge? When you talk about this knowledge, which knowledge we are talking about? Because every other knowledge, what we know about the world, creation, everything, they are very important. But if I ask you what is more important, what is known or the knower? Are you important or what you know is important? What is more important? Because if you are not there, you are not going to know anything. So what is known is important, but not more important than you. Whatever is known, where shall you look for it? Outside. Objects are all known. Objects are all known. Himalayan mountain, Ganges, sky, stars, planets, river, forest, everything. To know about these things, you have to go there. That is known. And also that by which you are knowing, your eyes, your ears, your tongue, your nose, your skin, that is also known outside. Once you see things like this is a flower, the moment you see this, it is seen. But until the thought comes up, and thought has to be recognized. That is why children go on asking, "Enade, kya hai?" When the child sees through his eyes, the picture takes place. When the picture takes place, it's like looking at the computer, data not found. The picture is there, but I don't know kya hai, what is this? So when you are asking, what is this, who is asking? Only if you are vocalizing, you say, I am asking. But before you say, I want to know, the thought has come. Just see that it's your own picture. The thought is there. This flower, thought is there. You are conscious. Because your thought cannot be seen by your eyes. You can only know your thought. आँखें देखते हैं, जानते नहीं. Eyes see, eyes do not know. Seeing is the faculty of the eyes. Listening is the faculty of the ears. Tasting is the faculty of the tongue. Smelling, faculty of the nose. Touching, the skin. They don't know. Just see the difference between seeing, touching, tasting. These are all experiencing, sensing outside. Eyes don't know, ears don't know. The body doesn't know. Deho na janati. Body doesn't know. But the thought takes place. When the thought takes place, it cannot be seen, cannot be heard, cannot be tasted, cannot be touched, cannot be smelled. It can only be known. How do you know it? There is a knowing principle. Do you know it? Yes. When you say, I know it, how do you know it? If the eye see, ears hear, how do you know? You are conscious of the thought. Now, when you are conscious of the thought, that is where the one thought comes up. Like a child says, what is this? Who is asking? The question doesn't come from your mouth. The question is a thought. What is this? Then you shall say, I want to know. Who is wanting to know? The flower doesn't want to be known. Body has no sense of knowing or not knowing. A thought by itself is neither a question nor an answer. Just a thought comes. Kya hai? What is this? Now when you say, what is this? How do you know this is there? There is conscious. Your consciousness is there. You are that. So in its presence, you are asking, what is this? So that is also known. The creation is known. The sense organs by which you are recognizing, that is also known. The thoughts are also known. That the I is asking the question, that also is known. The knowing begins. Knowing begins, knowing is continuous. A thought begins. So which one is easier to know? All that is known is easier to know, or that way which you are knowing is easier to know? What you are knowing, objectifying, may or may not be there. But that by which you are aware, that by which you are knowing, that is instantaneous. Can you ever miss it? Creation is not available all the time. Your sense organs also are not available all the time to know. Your thoughts may not be available. But you can't choose to forget. Can you do one thing, please, for my sake? Be unconscious. Be unconscious. Close your eyes. Be unconscious. Forget the awareness. Don't be aware. The more negative questions I ask, more positive you become. That much. Very simple. One day Mullah was going. Okay, the story comes up. The Mullah was going in the road. He was going to the town. He was riding a donkey. And he was riding a donkey, looking at the behind of the donkey. The face that side, the Mullah is sitting down, looking backside. That itself is very funny. So everybody was laughing and going crazy. They asked Mullah, what are you doing? He said, look, when I'm going like that, I don't want to show my back to you. So I am looking this way so that I can look at you. Funny logic. Anyway, everybody laughed. Then Mullah stopped in a shop, date shop. Dates, khajur, dates. He stopped at the shop and then he asked him, give me a pound of dates. So the shopkeeper gave it to him. And what he did, he started eating the dates. One after another. Started eating that. He has not paid, but he started eating the date. Now the shopkeeper was worried. Ayyo, khalega, he is going to finish the dates. No money has paid. I can take it out from his stomach. So he says, sir, first please give your money. Oh, yes. I have to give the money. So what did he do? He kept down that plate of khajur and removed his hat and started looking for the money. The fellow was worried, what is his hat? He is looking for the money. Then he looking at the donkey. Look, there's a bag there looking. It is not there. The people are also already gathered because he is funnily walking, coming on a donkey riding, looking at the backside. Already people are, they are curious people. Who is this funny fellow? And then he saw the eating thing and looking for the money everywhere. Then the shopkeeper said, sir, if you are looking for the money, why don't you look for in your pocket? Oh, yeah, that's right. So he looked for his pocket and he brought the money out. Then he said, here I was looking for it. Then the shopkeeper said, see, if you have to look for the money, instead of looking for in your pocket, why are you looking in the hat and the back of this donkey and the bag and all that? What is that for? Everybody started laughing. Then Mullah said, oh, yes, I know I'm stupid, but I have something to you. Because all of you know the common sense is money will be in the pocket. And instead of looking in the pocket, I'm looking everywhere else. You are laughing? He said, yes. All of you know, everybody said, God is inside, truth is inside. Then how come all of you are looking for God and truth outside? Everybody knows. You know the money is pocket, inside the pocket. If I am looking at it, you are laughing at me. What about the most precious things of life? Everybody knows happiness is inside. Even to an idiot you ask, what is happiness? Inside. It is not inside, friends. Swamiji tells me, every word we speak here, I can't forget Swami. What to do? Because that's what it is. It's not inside. Please understand. Some people say happiness is outside. They search outside. They become extrovert. Then some people say, oh, there is no happiness outside, it is inside. Then you start looking for inside. You become introvert. Searching, please understand, changing the place of your search, the search doesn't end. Somebody was searching for happiness outside, he was getting tired and crazy. Then most people will then say, happiness is inside. Inside what? Your stomach? Heart? Kidney? No doctor has found it. Right? So inside, mind. So when you say inside, you are looking inside. Previously you are looking outside, extrovert. Some people look for inside, they become introvert. Extroverted people are more interesting than introverted people. Because introverted people are little crazy, little insane. Suppose you ask them, come let's go for a movie. Oh, you have no happiness in the movie. What about going for a walk in the mountains? No, there is no happiness there. So where is happiness? Being miserable and stupid looking at your head? If you look inside, listen friends, if you look inside, you are introvert. If you are looking outside, you are extrovert. Extroverted people have some fun in life. Introverted people will be miserable because looking in a small little place there, no. Your thought can drive you crazy. Happiness is neither outside nor it is inside. Happiness is yourself. And this is the basic foundation text. So I hope you have all understood all these things. Because if I have to take that class, the class must be taken, small ones. Are you getting that point? But understand, small is not small one, is the best one, the first one is the last one. Because if you do not understand the meaning of the word self or Atma, consciousness, I, in Tattvabodh, you are not going to get it in Brahma Sutra. It's like in a picture book. If you don't understand the meaning of the word garden in a picture book, you are not going to understand the meaning of the garden in the botany book. It's a simple thing. It begins with yourself. So this happiness, what you call it happiness, is not there or here, outside or inside. It is your own self. If this is understood, how long shall we take it? Please understand. About understanding of yourself, how long shall it take to understand yourself? First question, friends. Are you here or not? Is there anybody left himself home and come? And he say, are you listening? Swamiji, I forgot my ear. You came here and forgot your ear and came? Did you forget your eyes? Did you forget your stomach? But by these things you don't know. Eyes only see it. Ears only hear it. No, I know my thought. With what? Even the ultimate, when you go to Kathopanishad, you will see that, or you have seen it. Ashabdam, asparsham, arupam, arasam, agandham. Simple thing. Who you are is not a sound to be heard, not a sight to be seen, not a touch to be touched, not a smell to be smelt, not a taste to be tasted. There he talks about the truth absolute. You don't have to go to truth absolute, go to the relative thing. Even a thought by itself cannot be heard. Ears help you to get the thought, but ears can't hear your thought. That is why a deaf also can think. You're blind, the eyes cannot see your thought. The eyes help in creating the thought, but eyes cannot see the thought. Tongue cannot taste it, nose cannot smell it, skin cannot touch it. Eyes can't see it. These 5 thoughts cannot be seen. So, Upanishad, does it say that, so the thought is the Brahman, the thought is the reality? No. Anadi Anantam. It doesn't begin, doesn't end. Thoughts begin, thoughts end. So we are not talking about the thoughts. We are talking about that something in whose presence the thoughts appear, disappear, come and go. So, what is that something which is always there? And you cannot get out of it and come. You cannot say, I forgot consciousness and came here. Can you say that? Think of it. It's that simple. Why am I telling it again and again? Because it has been made as though the greatest mystery of the universe. You are not a mystery. It's the something very, very obvious. Unfortunately, we have made it oblivious. Absolutely obvious, because the moment you sit down there, you are coming in, sir. When you are coming in, you are bringing the subject with you. You are not bringing the botany or history or zoology, geology. All these things you cannot bring, sir. It's you are there. And the knowledge, self-knowledge, self-awareness being yourself, it is not a book. It is not a sound. It is nothing. You are standing in front of the Himalayas. Think of it. You are standing in front of the Himalayas. When you are standing in front of the Himalayas, how long it will take to understand this is Himalayas? Standing here in the Himalayas, standing in the ashram, you are looking for ashram. What does it mean? Think of it. That by which you are knowing everything, it's always there. You cannot leave it and come. That is why teaching this knowledge is the easiest thing to do. Why? Because the subject is always there. You want to see a desert, you have to go somewhere. You have to see the snow cap, you have to go somewhere. You have to go to the moon, go to moon, go to moon. You are 10-year-old, you are desperate to be a teenager, wait for 5 years. You are a teenager, you want to desperate to be an adult, wait. You want to old, wait. You are uneducated, want to be educated, wait. But can you say, I'm waiting to be consciousness myself? Think, friends. Can you wait? There is no waiting. This waiting is a tough job, sir. Waiting is a tough job. Have you ever waited for a bus on the road? The day you are waiting for a bus, that day, except that bus, every bus will come. Have you not seen that? You don't want to see somebody on the street. That is the fellow will be always around. You want to meet somebody, desperate, never visible. That's how it happens, God only knows, right? Like the day you take the injection and it's really painful, everybody that day appreciates you. How are you? Oh, you go crazy. The day you do fasting, that is the day all the good food will come to your house. It's so fantastic. How do you like it, sir? It's something, the waiting. Please think of that, waiting. When you are meditating, are you waiting for a thought, waiting for a meditation? In this room, you are waiting for somebody to come. Are you waiting for space or you are waiting in space? Just understand. Space never waits for anything. Just take a relative standpoint. Space doesn't wait for something. Space is not waiting for a cloud. Clouds come. The man is waiting. Oh, no clouds. Waiting. You are waiting for a cloud, for a cloud or for a bird, for anything that travels in space. You can't wait for space. You can wait only in space. Because space doesn't wait. Waiting is your job. Now sit down, closing your eyes. The moment you close your eyes, are you waiting for a thought or are you waiting for consciousness? Can you wait for consciousness? The moment you close your eyes, first thing that is there is you. Do you see this flower? The moment you say yes, you accept you have eyes. Do you see this flower? The moment you say yes, you are accepting you have eyes. But while seeing the flower, do you remember your eyes? Are you listening to me? You have to say yes. And when you say yes, you are accepting you have ears. But while listening to me, are you aware of your ears? No. So shall we say you don't have ears? Think of it, friends. Shift it. If you close your eyes for a second, and I ask you, do you have a thought? If you say yes, you are accepting, you are conscious. Even if you say no, you are accepting, you are conscious. Right or wrong? Do you have a thought? If you say yes, you are conscious. If you say no also, you are conscious. But you must be conscious to know, to be aware that the thought exists or the thought doesn't exist. So just think, as been while seeing, you are seeing, but you are not remembering your eyes. You are listening, you are not remembering your ears. You are tasting, you are not remembering your tongue. You are thinking, but not remembering yourself. How long it will take to shift your attention from the sound that you hear to your ears? How long it will take to shift your attention from the forms that you see to your eyes? How long it will take to shift your attention from your thoughts to yourself? Instantaneous. And then the shifting also will stop. What is shifting? You are never moved away from consciousness to be shifting there. So that simple is the wisdom. It's always there, but we are not aware of it. That's what Mula smiled about. Hey, all of you know it's all inside, then why are you looking everywhere outside? That is what Janaka, when he's asking about that, very beautifully, ASHTAVAKRA says, and as I told you, this is the last book. So those of you by chance not heard Tattva and other things, it will be little difficult here. So I'll try to juggle it this way, that way. It's very beautifully said. Janaka says, ASHTAVAKRA says, this is ayame vaite bandha brahmi bhavitum ichchasi. This is your bondage that you want to become Brahman. You are it and you want to become it. Are you getting that point, sir? You are not an engineer, you want to be an engineer. Fine. You are not educated, you want to be educated. Understood. You are not married, you want to be married. No problem. That's also understood. You are unemployed, you want to be employed. That also is understood. You don't have a thought, you want to have a thought. Understood. But if you say, I want to become myself, seems to be a very philosophical, existential search. Is absolutely stupid. Understand? I want to be myself. Are you getting that point, please? Please see that. You cannot escape being yourself. And what is that self? Beautifully says. ASHTAVAKRA says that. All that you are seeing, that to yourself. Whatever you are looking at it, like please, Himalayas is not the book that is written on Himalayas, right or wrong? There are picture book, coffee table book, with all the pictures of Himalayas and Ganges. The pictures book is not Himalayas. The descriptions is not Himalayas. It is all that books write and something else. Exactly the same way. Every book that you are reading about it, all that you are thinking about it, is not who you are. Because in its presence, your thoughts are taking place. So that is why we saw it yesterday very clearly, and please appreciate, very clearly we saw. What is the problem in life? The problem is if you don't find a solution, you are not going to find it. Who has a problem? Who has a problem? What shall you say? I have a problem. Right or wrong? That from that I, very nicely to shift it, that I have a problem is a wrong idea. You don't have a problem, you are a problem. Because you are a problem, that is why you have a problem. Nothing is a problem by itself. Money, is it a problem by itself? Or you have made the money your problem? Anything. Relationship. Relationship is a problem, or you have made a problem after the relationship? I is the problem. Only because of that, all the problem begins. Another story? You don't want? You want it? Okay. Sometimes back I had been to Hong Kong. Just some 30 years back. I'll never forget that story. That is I'm telling you. So, because many, when I talk the class, usually many stories, like what tradition is, their whole Vasishtha is full of hundreds of stories. Ramayana is a story, Mahabharata is a story, Kathavas is also a story. Through the story, the truth is given. We are just like child. You feed him that bitter tablet, he will not take it. Put it in the chocolate, the fellow will finish it up. Right? Anyway, so the story I tell, sir, one Chinese person was attending the class. He said, Swamiji, can I tell you a joke? You wanted to share a joke with me? I said, yeah, of course. Tell me the joke. He said, can you say, I'll answer a riddle, I'll ask a riddle, answer it. I said, okay, tell me, what is that? What was the faith, religion, belief of Adam and Eve? The first guys, the boy and girl, the first man and woman, whatever. What was their religion? What was their faith? I said, no, sorry. What is their nationality? I said, I don't know. I mean, if you say it's a story, it's a Christian story, religious story, even that also I can't say they were Christians, because that time nothing was there. So I can pull your leg to say that this, even though this is a Christian and biblical story, I can say that is not a Christian. That much I can say. But this nationality, where are the countries? Nothing. Okay, I give up. You tell me. He said, I also don't know. I said, what nonsense are you asking? You are asking a question and you don't know the answer. Okay, tell me, sir, what is it? No, sir, I don't know. But one thing I certainly know, they are not Chinese. He said, Adam and Eve, they were not Chinese. I said, how are you so sure? He said, Swami, the story is like that. The story is what? Adam and Eve, they were moving, hanging around naked in that forest, wherever it is, you know that. And then the temptation comes in the form of the bamboo snake. And the snake holds an apple. Where? God only knows. Can the snake hold an apple in the mouth? But that means the snake must have hands and legs. Just a story, sir. Okay? That's a story. If you analyze, it's useless. It has a message. Take the message, dump everything. Okay? Anyway, so what happened? The snake comes up with the apple and try to tempt the boy and girl. Now those fellows ate the apple and created the problem. Had they been Chinese, they would have left the apple, eaten the snake. Had they been Chinese, they would have definitely avoided the apple, grabbed the snake and eat it up. And once the snake is eaten, problem is over. Right? Same thing also, sir. I thought. This is the one which is creating all the problems. Have you seen it? Have you recognized it? That I am the problem. I create all the problem. Because if I ask a question here, certain standpoints I may be repeating it once in a while because people, new audience, all that stuff. Please understand. And it's nothing repetition. And what is scripture? It's all repetition. Why? For a change, I cannot say, yesterday, Swamiji, every day I come to your class, I will listening to Swamiji, Guruji, everybody is listening. Everybody is happiness. Why don't you change the topic? Are you stupid? Can we change the topic? Every time when I come to class, you say, I am immortal, absolute. Then what's it for a change? Shall I tell you are mortal and stupid? Same thing has to be repeated again and again and again. Again and again. It has to be seen until you see it clearly. Whoever sees it clearly, finished. You don't need any sound anymore, any sound bites, no more necessary. Anyway, so you cannot say that, but ask a question. Who asks it? Suppose I ask you, please tell me who are you? Who will answer in this room? Not the furniture will not answer, space will not answer, air will not answer, electricity will not answer, nothing will answer. Your body by itself cannot answer. Because answer doesn't come in the body, answer comes in your mind as a thought. That thought has to be repeated. It has to be verbalized. Who are you? without opening your mouth, answer. You may not answer verbally, but the answer has come in your head, right or wrong? That is why children go crazy. What is the capital of India? Children, teacher has said not to speak it, no? So the fellows will remember, Delhi, 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 is going on in your head. What does it mean that time? He is conscious that answer is hitting you again and again, and you want to, and you are supposed not to talk. That is the moment of your discovery. Nobody tells us that. Everybody says, eyes see, ears hear, leg walks, hand lifts, all the job of every part of the body. Children are introduced, no? Idenade, kannu, aankhe, eyes, what is this? Ears, what is this? Tongue, what is this? Nose, all that nonsense there. Did anybody introduce us to thoughts? That whole realm remains in the realm of magic, mysticism. That's the most obvious thing. If you are introduce me complete. Why are you introducing me only to my body? And all that you are introducing to me, it remains as a thought. People give us thoughts and thoughts and thoughts, but nobody teaches us thinking. That is what when we have been to college, school, college, university, all finished every nonsense. My personal thinking in relation to my teacher, what is that? First question in Swamiji, when I went there, I really never knew what is this. Studying and studying, then when God's grace, good student will go preparing for something somewhere. And then Swamiji asked me, why are you interested to come? I said, Swamiji, one question is hitting me. Understand, friends? What was the question? Whatever I want to, I am dreaming, somebody else has achieved it. I want to be a PhD, somebody is PhD. I want to be a professor, somebody is a professor. I want to get married to a prince or princess, they are already married to prince or princess. I want to be a millionaire, somebody is already a millionaire. Whatever is my dream, somebody else's reality. But when I look at them, they are still searching. So what is the idea of going there and then feeling empty? What if those days we were thought, when we were young, Lakhpati means, oh, big boy. But now Karodopati also is useless, isn't it? So we are thinking, if I can get 2-3 lakhs of rupees at the end of the day, it will be so fantastic. Then you discover there are students in your class who are beginning with lakhs and millions. Why? Because their parents are very rich. So wherever I struggle and struggle and struggle for 50-60 years, I reach a point, at the end point I say, Appa, I have reached. Then I discover some people are starting from there and going. Where are they going? What is my end point is somebody's beginning. Where do they go? What is the end of the journey? Swami said, you come. But then, proud and arrogant that we are, studying the college, universities and all that stuff, I just, Swami didn't ask any important question. I was just, inside me I was thinking, okay, let us see. Arrogance. Arrogance of the youth and ignorance. Then what happens? One gentleman comes from south, he is visiting Swamiji in Calcutta. So Swami said, these are the boys that are coming for this brahmachari course Swamiji was going to take in Bombay. Then this man asked them, what questions Swami is asking? Swami said, what do they know? That man said, anything about God? You know what Swami said? What do they know about God? I want them to forget God and come. I'll tell them what it is. That line literally took the wind out of the sail. It's atomic. It was such a fantastic answer. It blasted. Why? Hey, Swami is supposed to be talking about God and he said, forget God and come to me. I am not bad. Okay, let us see. Believe me, that one little moment. When you go there, what does Swami start with? He did not start with the what is creation, what is creator. We are starters, we are babies. You don't start with those topics. The creation and creator? No. Why? Yesterday I was talking a little hint of it. Secular world means what? Talking about creation only. Don't touch creator. Religious world means don't touch the creation. Don't worry about creation. Absolutely stupid. Think only about the creator. So the religious man is religiously obsessed with a Godhood. And the person who doesn't believe in a creator is lost in the secular world. So there are two types of obsession in this world today. Secularist obsession with the secular universe, no God. Religious person's obsession with a God. The world doesn't mean anything. Both are losing out. Why? With the obsession of the secularist obsession with the universe and the religious person's obsession with God, individually sacrificed. The person is sacrificed, and you forget, friends, what is more important? Creation is important, creator is important, or you are important? Because you have all heard all our traditions, Swamijis and other people, and whatever way, you shall say, okay, I am important. But ask the person in the road, anybody, who is more important person in this world? Governors, secretary generals, presidents, stupid. Kings, emperors? No. In this hall, who is most important? You are the important. Because if you are not here, it doesn't make any difference what is going on here. If you are not here, it doesn't make any difference what is happening in India or in the whole world, even the whole creation. In your presence, everything is meaningful. In your absence, it doesn't mean anything to me. So God is important. Creation is important, the creator is important. Let them be important, but they are important because I am here. If I am not here, creation means nothing to me. Creator means nothing to me. So what should I understand? Myself or the creation and the creator? You start with yourself. But then you can't start with ourselves. We are children. We don't have the idea of self and the ego, ahankar. Therefore, start with the creation. You start with the creation, but you shall be disappointed. Do you know why, friends? Everybody can't be engineer, need not be. Everybody can't be a doctor, need not be. Everybody can't be educated, need not be. Everybody can't be a millionaire, need not be. But everybody can be himself. And it is absolutely imperative, essential that you be yourself. To pick up a role, you have to do everything in life. To be a secular person, you have to take secular professions. To be a religious person, you should have religious information. To be yourself, you are neither a secular identity nor you have a religious identity. You are beyond all the identities. And to be yourself, what role should you pick up? Are you getting that point, sir? To be yourself is like to be your body. What dresses you should wear? And what is the dress? Monkey dress, monk's dress. Okay? Simple jokes. Engineer with a screw and a screwdriver and stuff, right? Doctor with a stethoscope. What is that boy? Lawyer with a black gown. Astronaut, different dress. Diver, the person is diving, scuba diving, different dress. Your body, is it a scuba diver? The uniforms are there. You are picking up uniforms, professions and uniforms. But what is more important? The uniform is on the body. Your body is more important than any dress or uniform you put on. But the uniforms have become more important. What you have has become more important than who are you. Why people feel disappointed in our world today? Because you are respected for what you have, not because of what you are. Especially in the matters of love and affection, this is a real disaster. Everybody, I'll just freelancing today, okay, don't worry, sir. Then we shall go into the subject. Same thing, it will come up. Especially in the matters of love and affection, you are destroyed. Any person, you go around the world, people are miserable. And person comes and says, oh, Swamiji, this is a sad, sad world, very selfish world. Nobody loves me. Oh. Nobody loves you? Yes, I write down the statement. Nobody loves me. Does that nobody include you? Ask yourself. Nobody loves me. Does it include you? Sadly, it includes you. You don't love yourself. And then what is the next statement they'll say? They love me, but they never love me for myself. They love me because I'm young, I'm strong, I'm beautiful, I'm rich, I'm this and that. They love me for what I have. but they don't love me for who I am. All right, H.U. Brutus, as they say. Ask yourself, do you love yourself for who you are, or do you love yourself for what you are? Ask yourself the question, challenge yourself. Do you love yourself for who you are, or you love yourself for what you have? You can never say you love yourself for who you are, because you don't know who you are. Therefore, you are helplessly loving yourself for things that you have. You too. So don't blame others. And as long as you are loving yourself for what you have and not for who you are, you can look at people through what they have. You can't look at the people as they are, because you don't know who you are. As long as you are not looking at yourself through who you are, as you are, you can never look at people for what they are. That is why it is a fantastic advice, a beautiful words to repeat. Love everybody. How? Kaisa bhai? How? I don't know how to love myself. I'm loving everybody. My foot. It doesn't work. Disappointed. You want to love somebody? Teach him, teach her to love herself or himself. You shall be fantastic. You love somebody, you want to love something, love to somebody, love yourself. You will love everybody. Or you want somebody to love you, teach him how to love himself or herself. But our love is not like that. Our love is, do you love me? Oh. Yes. Why? I love you. Oh. February 14th has gone, no? One fellow sent a card. He went to the shop and he saw a Valentine card he used to send. I love you only. He said, give me 10 cards. All of you understand it clearly. Are you getting that? And please, when you say you love yourself, you do not love yourself for who you are. It's because what you have. If you really want to love yourself, just like happiness. I'm very happy. Why? Kyun? Why do you love yourself? Why are you happy? Because I have a lot of money, you know. Oh. Why are you happy? Got a good job. Nice wife, nice children, nice car. Go around the world. So as long as, friends, you have a reason for happiness, you are not a happy person. If you have a reason for your happiness, you are not a happy person, because in the absence of that reason, you shall be disappointed. That is why people feel destroyed, devastated. Marriage breaks down, money goes on. Cyber crime, money is taken away from the bank. Some fool has taken over your house. How do you feel? Not only that, the body that you have got, time is consuming it every moment. Kala ayur nashyati. The life passes. The same body that you loved very is young and strong, thereby loved it. Now, getting up everywhere pain, right? Can't see more, can't look at more. What happens? Disappointed. Thoughts change. Memories fail. So every moment you are miserable. If there is a reason for your happiness, friends, you do not love, you are not a happy person until you discover. Are you happy? Yes. Why? I am the happiness. Nobody can beat you. Same thing also in case of love. If there is a reason for your love, you don't love somebody. I love you. That's the most celebrated statement. Everybody expects it also. I love you. Really? The spoken word is, I love you. Unspoken word is, conditions apply. Think of it, friends, in your own lives. Either you must have been loved or you have loved. Both were destroyed, disaster. Why? Because the person professes, I love you. Oh. And the ground under your feet goes away because he loves me or he loves me, right? And then what happens? The spoken statement is, I love you. The unspoken statement is, conditions apply. You are supposed to understand it. And you don't do that. Finished. Please. And you want to do that. So all this searching for love, searching for happiness, searching for name and fame, searching for security, who does it? Mountains do it? Earth does it? Elements do it? Body does it? Your senses do it? I. You understand that point, sir? Only one thought. That is why we have seen that self-conscious individual. If you look at the nature, unconscious, inert, then semi-conscious things are there. Then conscious things are there. Human being, self-conscious. Self-conscious means you are aware about your limitation as well as your strength. That is self-conscious. Animals are huge, bigger than us. They are not self-conscious. That is why we can make them as pets. Elephant is your pet. Tiger is your pet. Lion is your pet. Because you can manipulate them. They are not self-conscious. A human being, try to make it a pet, you will have trouble in your hand. Why? Because two self-conscious human beings. And both are guarding their own interest. Naturally, your relationship, boom, 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 breaks out. It doesn't work. And all the time, you blame the other. Never you are the wrong. Everybody says, the other person is right. Why did you fail? Teachers are stupid. Questions are useless. Why your marriage broke down? The parents set up the wrong fellows. When you set up your right fellows, why did it go wrong? Think, friends. Always blaming others. Because you are self-conscious, the individual has his problem. I'm so small person, I'm a rich person, I don't have this, I don't have that. This thought, isolate that thought. What is that tormenting you? Don't say roles tormenting. Just like your body exists without any uniform. You put on the uniform, an army uniform, you are an army man. Scuba diving uniform, you are a scuba diver. Mountain climbing, that's a different climber uniform. Football, another uniform. Swimming trunk, another uniform. Body is a uniform. The body doesn't need uniforms, but the body also is a uniform. Because for you, the body child, I am child. Teenager, I am teenager. Adult, I am adult. Now the body, I'm old, I'm dying. Body crying? Is the body crying? Body is aging, body is changing, body is not afraid of change, body is not afraid of change or changing or aging. I am afraid. Who is that? Pinpoint. You don't grab the problem, you will not have a solution. Aimlessly wandering. That is how our Upanishads are so wonderful. It's a human problem. It's not a Hindu problem, Indian problem, black man's problem, white man's problem, boys' problem, girls' problem. No. It's not a masculine, feminine, or neutral problem. Not this country or that country. No. It's a human problem. I. One thought. And what do we say? Oh, this I is a tempter. He's tempting, like a snake. He's tempting. Oh, listen carefully, please. And instead of catching this, not only you blame other things, but also you blame the emotion. Swamiji, anger is very bad. Hatred is very bad. Jealousy is very bad. So, what is this sane religious advice? Give up your emotions. Don't be angry. Don't be jealous. This is what known as giving thoughts. It's very easy to give thoughts. Teaching thinking is the knowledge. Giving thought is very easy. Who has not heard about it? The drunkard tells everybody you should not drink. The smoker tells everybody you should not smoke. The proud man tells everybody you should be very humble, very humble. Why? So that I can remain proud and you should be all humble. How stupid. Don't be jealous. Oh, really? That is why they say in Sanskrit, Paropadesha Pandityam. Absolute dexterity in dishing out advices. Don't do this, don't do this, don't do this. Really. Think of it, friends. Thoughts are given. But how? Like those books, what you say after you say hello, the self-help book. The self-help books are disaster. Self-help book with the book. So with the book you will have self-help. How can it be self-help? It's a book help, no. It's a guru help. It's a thought help. It's a issue, belief help. So I am a non-believer. As a non-believer thinks he is fallen from the space. You don't understand. A non-believer, a disbelief also is a belief system. You can challenge the belief of the believer, he will be challenged. You challenge the disbelief of the non-believer, he will also feel challenged. Why? Disbelief also is a belief. You challenge the disbelief, the person will feel challenged. Because I am a non-believer, I am a believer. So belief, disbelief doesn't matter. You matter, sir. One single thought. And that I has been pampered, the I has been pampered with many thoughts, many ideas, many identity. Give me my own identity. Oh. And what is education? What is education? Education means which rescues the individual from mass of collectivity and gives him a definite identity. This is how sociology will define education. What is education? That which rescues the individual from mass of collectivity and gives him a definite identity. Until you are educated, you are one among 8 billion people, any Tom, Dick, Harry, as they say. You are one among millions of people. But once you are educated, you are rescued as though from the mass of collectivity, anonymity. You are no more lost in the 8 billion humanity, but you are somebody, yes, who are you? So and so, PhD. Oh. PhD means what, There are two definitions of PhD. Doctor of Philosophy. When I was in some country there, one fellow said, Swami, in our country, everybody is PhD. It was an island country. And there were a lot of potholes in the road. That was not a very advanced place. He said, Swami, I am also PhD. I said, you got a PhD? Which university you studied? He said, no. You don't know. Here in our island, PhD means pothole dodger, a driver. But in India, we can say passed high school with difficulty, PhD. So the person picks up the roles. Think of it, friends. So the education rescues us from mass of collectivity. Then why do you become proud? I am the one graduate, postgraduate, double graduate, PhD. Oh. Then university. Which university? Village school, municipality school, local college, London, Harvard. What happens there? Whether you are educated in the topmost college or the ordinary college, what ultimately does it gives you an identity. Which identity is better? It's like telling which role is better. Sir, doesn't matter the hero or the person who is just lifting something and putting it back. 2 minutes you are appearing. Actor is more important than any role you play, sir. Roles shall come and go. You are always there. And roles means what? Only the world outside, rich, poor, young, old, thought-wise also. Every thought is a role. Sounds normal or crazy? Every thought is a role. Scientist, science. Artist, art. Painting, painter. Painter, painting. Information on anything. Suppose we are tired of our ABCD qualifications, all that, college, universities, then you become a religious person. Then what happens? You are picking up another identity. Previously as a swimmer, now you are twisting your body. Just think of it. Previously you are reading English literature or the mathematics thing, now you are reading another set of book. Nothing wrong. That is education which helps me to go beyond a role and doesn't condemn me to one role. That is why Vedanta Upanishad is so fantastic. It takes away the role. Takes away means what? Doesn't dismiss. Let roles be there, but you are no more identifying with the roles. Your existence is independent of the role. Thoughts are not a problem. You are independent of a thought, but using the thought for your living. So it becomes amazing, because the focus is on only one word, I. And that is what what is his name? I'm not certain. In the book, as you saw that, Bhagavan says, when Janaka asked that question, how do I katham jnanam abapnoti? How do I get this knowledge? Which knowledge is talking about, friends? Knowledge of the self, I knowledge. Because in all these things, there is only one place there is a problem. Nothing has a problem, nothing is a problem. Space has no problem, space is no problem. Just see that. Air has no problem, air is no problem. Water has no problem, water is no problem. Fire has no problem, fire is no problem. Earth has no problem, earth is not a problem. And simple elementals, call it conscious things, unconscious things, also by themselves no problem. Only self-conscious individual. Even as a human being, as a child has no problem. A child has no sense of I. What is that makes the child so sweet, so cute until 10, 12-year-old? What happens? The magic or some spell comes after 15, 16, nobody can talk to him. What happens? Individuality comes, understand. It's a necessity thing, not that it's a bad thing. No, it's necessary. Because unless you feel restricted, you shall not look for redemption. Unless you feel frightened, you are not going to go for the solution. That's why the ahankar is a blessing, also it is a curse. If you continue to keep it, it is cursed out. If you understand it, it is a beautiful thing. When we were studying here in 72, 73, we came here, with Swamiji will be studying here, there will be a lot of time, of course. And Rishikesh was days only Shisham Jhadi, really Shisham Jhadi, and there was nothing. We were staying in, there is one Andhra ashram there. Between that place, this place, there is nothing. And studying, how long can you study? Then one day we asked Swamiji, shall we go there? Yes, where do you want to go? Somebody told us Nilakanteswara. There is one Nilakanteswara, the other side of the Ganges. You go and climb the mountain and we go there. So we are all there, let's go. Because studying was fun, absolute fun. From the day one it was fun. Why? The first lecture when you listen, I don't know, I shall say I, because each person studies, no. So when I say that, first day when Swami started about this desire and all these emotions, I said, at last we are listening to about ourselves. All the time what Shakespeare wrote, what Kalidas wrote, what that governor wrote, or the scientist wrote. Because there is why they into it. You are really good student, you shall understand the limitation of studying just like that. As they say, Vidwan eva vijanati vidvajanam parishramam paripakvam cha. Only a learned man will understand the limitation of learning. Or else he will be always dreaming, if I can only have that. It's like a very rich man will be tired very soon. Why? Whatever they asked me to get it, I got it. I got the education, I got the money, I got married, I went around the world, still nothing happens. What is this life? So for him, he has no fancy dreams anymore. He knows whatever you are telling, by having this, I will be happy, I have got it. It did not make me happy. It made me totally miserable, totally immobilized me. Why? Poor man has dreams. The poor man is still dreaming because he had a reason to say, had I been educated, perhaps I would not have been disappointed. Had I got a wife or husband, I would not have been disappointed. Had I got a job, I would not have been disappointed. So he is still dreaming. But the person who has already got everything, he shall say, what shall he say? I know lack of education doesn't solve the problem, but education doesn't solve it either. I know not getting, being poor doesn't solve the problem, but being rich also did not solve the problem. that person is ready for this knowledge. So he is the person who has picked up all roles and still know that it is not enough. If he comes to a teacher and the teacher starts giving him a new role, this man shall be more mature than that guru and he'll walk away. Don't give me a new role now. I was a swimmer and now you're asking me to stretch my leg or hold my leg. What nonsense am I doing? It is for the sake of the body if I want to do, yes sir. But to fix my mind? By physical activity you don't fix your head. To fix your thinking, fix your thinking. Thought must be reached. Even through the physical activity, you can direct your attention to your thought. But ultimately, you should recognize the problem. Who has the problem? One thought, I. So it is such a pleasure to look at that. And such a, no more beating around the bush. You understand very clearly that this I must appreciate very, very clearly. So who has the problem? I don't have a problem. I am the problem. The presence of that I, individual, is there. So, I must know about myself. And therefore, here Bhagavan says here, when ASHTAVAKRA Janaka asked the question, how do I know about myself? What he said? All this buddhi on the world, on your body, on your thing, that aham buddhi paritijya, giving of this, all these things I am not. And then discovering who I am. If you see that, when shall you be free? Adhuna eva. Adhuna means now. Now itself you shall be free. Again Swami comes back. Listen. And where shall you be free? Here. You can be free only now and here. Don't postpone. There is no then and there. Are you here, sir? Let's have fun little. Are you here? Where are you? Here. Okay? Not my talking. Swami is talking. The seat. That's why we got blasted, now you better be blasted off. So here is a peculiar word in English. Here means what? There, here. There means distance. Here is nearer. Sun is there. Moon is here. Moon is there. Earth is here. Earth is there. India is here. India is there. Rishikesh is here. Rishikesh is there. Ashram is here. Ashram is there. Hall is here. Hall is there. You are here, not here, me, your place, okay? Hall is there. You are here. Where? In this body is here. Body is there. Sense organ is here. Sense organ is there. Thought is here. You are moving in consciousness, nobody in space. The thought is there. Thought is here. Thought is there. Don't habitually say, consciousness is here, shut up. Another thought. You have to be very, very careful. Or else you will have some information on words. Thought is there, I am here. Okay, I am here. So that also is there. Every thought is there. In relation to what? Every thought is there. Because here in me, nothing is required. So when you say you are here, ashram, relatively here. Absolute standpoint, you are always here wherever you are. Right or wrong, sir? Wherever you are you getting that point? If you don't get the point, where is the stone? Are you getting the... No, sir. It's a joke. Yet it's not a joke. Don't be frivolous. Why am I here? It's not for other people's consumption. So you ask somebody, where are you? Here. So where is this? This is there. So where is it here? Is it there or here in your body? Then don't try to surprise people. Don't try to impress people. Impress yourself. hey, when I say I am here, where does it mean? And I am eternally here. Where is here? Everywhere. Everywhere is here. Universe, here. In this point, the universe is here. Yet in all points also. That is why Bhagavan said, Narayana Sukta Mati, that comes up. Antar Vahishata Sarvam Vyapya Narayana Stitaha. Antasya Vahishya Vyapya Narayana. Narayana is existing in inside, outside. Sometimes say, how can this Narayana is this boy, this form, and he is inside, outside, everywhere? You will not understand. Try to shift this, twist that verse. Antasya Vyapya, Bahishya Vyapya Yat Stitaha. Pervading inside, pervading outside, whatever is existing, you want to give it a name? You like it? Narayana. Oh, so only Vishnu and the Vishnu followers? No. Sasiva, Sahari, Shendra, Suakshara, Paramasura. Call it Narayana, call it Indra, call it Vishnu. Same thing. Vyapakatavad Vishnu, all pervasive. Indrayanti, Bodhayanti, Indra, in whose presence you know about it. Indriyanam Raja, tell any things are only forms. Sari, Vishnu, Sendra, so Akshara, imperishable. Formless. Which one you like? Both are fantastic. How beautiful. Nothing is dismissed. So when you say here, don't pick up a concept to impress people, surprise people. First surprise yourself. And that is what happened to this boy. What is his name? Janaka. You know what he said? Just read it out, because if I go on talking, the book will not be finished. What to do? Just read it, we shall connect it up. Okay? But number 2, that chapter 2, the verses are given. Now this understanding was given. And Janaka also understood it. Imagine 26 verses in the first chapter. 26 verses, Sanskrit verses. Janaka understands Sanskrit? Just making joke. Janaka understands Sanskrit. ASHTAVAKRA understands Sanskrit. 26 verses it talks. And quickly, just 26 verses, you can finish it in what? 10 minutes, 20 minutes, half an hour, 1 hour, slow, 3 hours. It doesn't matter. After that, the teaching is over, understanding is over. Janaka immediately says, it's not that because you are reading the meaning, this thing, that thing, one verse, the Panditya will say, one verse he is taking for 10 days. What are you wasting your time for? Same meaning, na? From so many different dimensions. Enjoy it. Every word is beautiful. That's why Shankara says so beautifully in Vivek Chudamani, Sastrajalam Maharanyam Chitta Brahmana Karanam. This network of scriptures, Maharanyam, like a huge forest, Chitta Brahmana Karanam, you can get lost. The same line you can interpret as Sabdajara Maharanyam. The network of words is a huge forest. Celebrate. Wonder about. Wondering or losing track, your choice. It's not Shastra, it's big or small. So you understand? You can say, oh, you are such a nice man. Okay, write a poem on me. Write 1,000 words on me. No problem. No word is necessary. That also is fine. What more you want? Everything, fantastic. Nothing, fantastic. Naivatasya krutena artha na krutena arthasya. There is no meaning in doing or not doing, knowing or not knowing. Why? I am the knowledge. So quickly, as he has finished, Janaka also understands it. Oh my God, it is so simple. And what is it? Now he tells. He tells is what? Talks to the teacher to show that what all you have taught, I have really understood it. Read that verse, okay? Aho niranjana shantah bodhoham prakrute parah etavantamaham kalam mohe naiva vidambitah yatha prakashayam yekah Dehamenam tatha jagat ato mama jagat sarvam athava nacha kinchana aho niranjana shantah bodho ham prakrute para etavantam aham kalam mohe naiva bidambitah yatha prakashayam yekah dehamenam tatha jagat ato mama jagat sarvam athava nacha kinchana. Yeah, what a verse, what a line it is. The teacher reveals the truth. Are you getting that? And then, having understood it, Janaka now shares. Because when the teacher, even Krishna, did he not ask Arjuna, I told you so many verses, did you understand it? Why? You can't say, Krishna, you are contradicting your teaching. Why? You give the stupid meaning for his teaching and tell him, challenge him, right? You said, Karmanyevadhikaraste mahapalishkadachana. The popular meaning is what? Go on doing your duty, never expect any result. Where did God say that? Without expecting result, can anybody function? Then Krishna, why did he ask him, I told you so much, did you understand? Then we can say, what is this? What is teaching is not living? These are the silly stuff, you shall see that. What does it mean? Nowhere, nobody, no God, no tradition ever shall say, give up your action. No. Expecting result alone, you can do it. When the result comes, accept it. Without expecting result, who can function? Without thinking that you shall reach Rishikesh, will you travel to Rishikesh? But what are you talking nonsense or are you mad? Expecting result, you do it. But if it doesn't come, fine. If it will be more than your expectation, listen carefully. The more than your expectation, you will feel so happy. I expected 50 rupees. Swamiji gave us an example. Two people, two friends. This whole knowledge is so relaxing. You can have the whole universe inside you, nothing will happen to you. Don't worry. He said, two friends they invested money, 100 rupees each, business. 100 rupees each. One person was in need of money, he spent 100 rupees, invested, and told his friend, can you also? He said, okay. That fellow said, I don't need it, but you are taking it, so to help you out, I am also giving 100 rupees. So both of them put 200 rupees in the business. At the end of the day, they got 40 rupees profit. So 200 rupees means how much profit each one will get? 20 rupees. Achha, the friend who has a need, he had expected, I put 100 rupees, I'll get 100% profit, 100 rupees. The second friend had said, all for his sake, I'm doing it. If I get fine, or if I get back 100 rupees, fine. Not also, it's a charity. It doesn't matter. If I get some profit, fine. Not also, it doesn't matter. 20% he got. The investment same. Profit is same. One had expected 100% profit. So 20 rupees, what he feels? Disaster. Is a useless. Lost money. The person who had never expected anything, 20 rupees, wow. It's a huge bonanza, right? Jackpot. Because he never expected anything. So people say you should not expect. No, sir. Expecting profit, you can do that. 20 rupees come, thank God. Loss also, thank God. Continue again. You are reacting to the result of action. That is what the problem. Problem is not the result of action. The problem is reacting to the result of action. So when you are not there to react, you are unconsciously returning to yourself. That is why with the devotion also, you can be ready. Whatever I am doing, result comes, fantastic, thank you. Did not come, thank you. You know what you are counteracting? Not the result, you are counteracting the I itself. I am not there to react. Are you getting that point, please? What somebody says is not a problem. Your reaction is a problem. Tell me, is it right or wrong? That somebody says something, is it a problem? Because that is his right to talk. To react or not to react is my problem. That something happens is not a problem. My reaction to it is a problem. What is happening is not under my control, but my reaction. So if you are like that, who can touch you, sir? Are you getting that? This is something must be very, very clearly, very clearly understood. That is where the individual is there. Your reaction should be always there. Anyway, so when this Bhagavan started teaching that whole thing about that, right now you shall be happy with yourself. When Janaka understood it, you know what he says? Why you? He didn't understand, he didn't say, now I am enlightened. What he said? How stupid I have been. I am not telling. Aho niranjana shanta bodhovam prakutipara. I am now, we'll see the word, all this later on, niranjana, untainted, shanta, eternally at rest with myself, pure form of knowledge, we shall see that, prakutipara. Etavantam aham kalam mohena vavidambita. And what he feels? How stupid I have been. Such a long time I am spending under the delusion that I am stupid, I am looking for something. If I don't have something, what will happen? Who is struggling? Who is struggling? Is the creation struggling? Your body struggling? Your possession struggling? Or you are struggling? Don't say, my mind is struggling. Nonsense. I. And the same I, when you understand, what is this one? One meaning for that. Because I think I give a little hint of it, we shall see more in the afternoon. This I has got two dimensions, relative as well as absolute. Relative dimension is the who are you? The moment you say, everybody shall start with that word I. Everybody. Like in your own life you see that. Personally you see that. Child also says, I am a child. Now you are 20-year-old, 15-year-old, I am a teenager. Then adult, I am adult. Old, I am old. So the I remaining the same, in relation to body, child, in relation to body, young, in relation to body, adult, in relation to body, old. But the I is same. Are you getting that point, please? If it is true for you, it is true for everybody. Whole world, everybody will do that same thing. Not only in relation to your body. I did not go to school, uneducated. Now, after some time, I am educated. Then I had no job that time, unemployed. Then I am employed. Are you getting that point? This I in how many dimensions? It is going on identifying. It is picking up identities. Nobody tells the I about himself because everybody thinks I am not a problem, my money is a problem, my father is a problem, my mother is a problem, my world is a problem, my religion is a problem, my dog is a problem, everybody is a problem. What is this? Who creates your problem? This one thought creates a problem. So when you see that very clearly, that is the one in here, is inherent in every role. If the roles are not there, now, please do that. You are sitting down here, friends. Just see, immediately do that. Who is sitting down here? You shall say, I am sitting down. As what? Are you sitting down here as an employed or employer, professional? Everybody is forgotten the roles. You are not a wife here. You are not a husband here. You are not a child here. Who is listening? The roles are unconsciously left behind. That's why I feel so comfortable. Everything is left behind. It is there. But it doesn't, at this moment, interfere with your life at this moment. Who is sitting? I am here as what? To pick up a role, a thought must come. Without that, what role can you take, sir? Think of it. So when they say, if you chiti visramya tishtasi, if leaving the role in their own place, you are reveling in yourself being who you are. Adhuna, now. Again, what is now? Same Swamiji. Here you enter to yourself now. Now is a very flexible dimension. Present. Present means what? It can be present iron, yuga, Kali Yuga, 4,32,000 years. So Kali Yuga, present. So how long is the present? 4,32,000 years. There is a past century, future century, present century. So the present is 100-year-old. In 100 years, past year, future year, present year. Present is 1 year old. See that present, how it is flexible? From 4,32,000, it has come to 1 year now. In the 1 year, past month, future month, present month. In 1 month, past week, present, future week, present week. In the week, past day, future day, present day. In a day, past hour, future hour, present hour. In an hour, past minute, future minute, present minute. So present is minute. Minute, second, 60 seconds, past second, future second, present second. Now, we have been able to divide it. Microsecond. Microsecond means millionth part of a second. Tick, tick, million parts. The present goes into presence. So when you say now, you understand where you are. Timeless. When you say here, spaceless. So where are you? Adhuna. You can't get out of it. Timeless can never get out of the time. Because timeless inheres the time. All pervasiveness will inhere everything in this universe. So the you, the awareness, desha kala vastu aparichan. Available at all times, all places, in and through everything. Are you the only one? Are you the only one? No. Everything. Everything. Ahamasmi sadavami. Brahmaivaham jagatsa sakalam chinmatra vistaritam. Everything is. Who is better? Who is lesser? Are you getting that point? How beautiful. That's what he said. Ashyo, what a wisdom and what stupid been I have been. Mohena vidambita. And years have passed like that. So the wise man doesn't feel how smart I am. The wise man does feel how stupid I have been. If you have discovered your stupidity, you are a wise man. And the person says, I am the wise man, I am the only wise man, you are a donkey. Don't worry about it. Are you getting that? Because there is nothing special about anybody. There are special about our roles, but not special about our self. So mohena vidambita. Therefore, but in reality, aham shanta bodha, pure jnana swarupa. Okay? Shall see more of it in the afternoon. Just see that. What shall you more of it? Understand, friends. You cannot see more of yourself. You shall see more and more descriptions, so that from different dimensions you go back into that. So that every aspect of your life is, whatever you say, it goes there. Pashyan, Shunnan, Spushan, Jigran, Asnan, Gachan, Swapan, Swasan, seeing, hearing, touching, tasting, whatever you do, every perception you are there. Meditation is not a perception, but in every perception you are in meditation. In every thought, you are in meditation. In every role, you are the reality. I am not the only one. Everybody is same. Therefore, there is a sense of superiority or inferiority. How relieving. Please close your eyes, friends. You have been listening to the whole 1.5 hours. When the talk stops, the sound silenced, you are with what it is. It's nice to begin with words, descriptions, but always recognize the unspoken, indescribable. And remember, your perceptions may begin with your eyes, but your perception is meaningful because you are aware, conscious. Your perception can create a thought, invoke a thought, but a thought is meaningful because you are aware. So who you are, Shantam, Bodha Swarupa. These words do not produce the reality, but it differentiates from other things. So be that. And when you are it, you feel so relaxed, so relieved. How long I have been deluding myself, looking for things everywhere, when all along it's myself. Please chant Om 3 times, please. Nice, thank you. No, please don't laugh. It's okay. It's all right. It's all right. One more time. Thank you, friends.